Hello, guys. This is Carlos Phoenix with the Lounge Magazine. And this show, at least for now, is called the iPhone Lounge. The iPhone Lounge is basically designed for you Verizon users who are going to be buying new iPhones or have already bought them. My understanding is today or tomorrow, the iPhone gets released at Best Buys, at Apple stores, and at Verizon itself. So good luck. I know there's going to be lines, and I'm sure there's probably going to be a lot of stores that are going to sell out really quick. Happened with AT&T, it's going to happen with you. So enjoy the lines. You get to meet a lot of friends there. So today I'm going to review a couple of apps. I was originally doing just one app at a time, but I think two kind of get some more of that productivity thing going. And we're going to be talking about everything from business applications, gaming applications, productivity applications. And if you want to have any questions answered about, or maybe want me to touch upon an application, feel free to contact me at Twitter at Carlos Phoenix or at Facebook.com/Carlos Phoenix. And let me bring in my iPhone. My iPhone. Cool deal. Now, today's app I'm going to review or go into. I don't really review them. I just want you to learn what's good and what's not. iPads are known for being mini computers, and word processing is one of the apps that you would normally use on an iPad. But what if you don't have your iPad with you? Well, one of the options is to download this program called Docs2Go. So if you have your iPhone and you need to access a document, Docs2Go does a really good job of giving you access, even if it's some files that might be on your desktop computer. Now, the way that would work, there is other apps that I'll probably get into some other time, but one app would be called Dropbox, and it's a service that gives you about 2 free gigs of internet space online. It will allow you to put a folder on your desktop that you can drop documents into, and then it synchronizes with the cloud. Well, what's cool about Docs2Go is it'll access that cloud and then allow you to access those documents and edit them whenever you want. What's also cool is that once you've edited them, you can either email it straight from the cloud or from your app. So I'm going to use some of these sample documents that it comes with, and you'll see that it opens fairly quickly. It has a logo, and it has whatever's in the document, including, you'll notice, oops, did I press something wrong? There you go. Oh, there's another document. I don't know how I opened that one, but that's fine. We'll just, oh, I see. It's loading up as I zoom in. Now, the closer I get, it'll reformulate to fit the screen size so you can read all the text. So that's what it was doing. Now, on the tools down here, you'll see that you can actually do a certain amount of things. So right there, you have the ability to change font color, and you can also underline and underscore and italicize any part of your document. So if you select something, and I'll just do select, you can copy and paste. You can pull down your keyboard and access the rest of your tools. The program's really good because it gives you access to a number of different formatting tools that you don't normally expect to get on a phone. Once you've used your formatting tools and you're bulleting, you can create bullet points. You can do searches and word counts and keep track of all the information that's on your document. And when you're done, you can save it, send it, or open it in another program. So for example here, it allows me to have access to the next program that I'm going to review, which is Print Bureau. But I'm going to get to that when I'm done with this app. One of the best things about this app is that you can also open Excel spreadsheets or create Excel spreadsheets from scratch. You notice here, you can even color the cells and have access to a variety of tools that you just don't normally expect to find in a cell phone application. So everything from creating formulas, you have the ability of, if you're familiar with it, write your own formulas and have it fully work, and then be able to send it out as an Excel spreadsheet and have people be able to open it in their offices, and you made it from your phone. So it's very impressive. Lastly, we have the ability of doing or not doing. This is the one app that it doesn't do, but it does allow you to show and do PowerPoint presentations. So the way I believe this one works, and I haven't tried this myself, you can actually hook it up through the iPhone's video connector, and it'll allow you to literally do a presentation on a big screen TV or a projector straight from the phone, and on front of, in your screen, you can read your notes that you wrote to yourself about the presentation as you're showing the presentation. So that's documents. Now here you can access stuff that's on your desktop, which would be your local desktop. You can access files that are directly from your desktop through Wi-Fi, and it'll give you instructions on how to set that up. So you can basically access a folder in your desktop and synchronize with that. You can also synchronize with iTunes and be able to transfer documents back and forth directly into the application of iTunes. That'll work on Mac and PC. Online, if you click on the online down the bottom, you'll see that I have both Dropbox and The Box, which is another online service. And from there, I can access any of my documents. You probably just saw my email address. Don't bombard me with email. You have access to all your folders that are in that Dropbox and all sorts of documents they may have. So 2 gigs gives you a ton of document access. So right now, all this is on the cloud, and I'm accessing it through the web. Oops, I must have knocked over my focus. There we go, and perfect. Cool. So it's a very impressive tool. I highly recommend it. There's 2 different versions. Each version has a slightly different cost, so check them both out. Docs2Go. Next app. Next app, I think, is one of the first apps that I think really put the iPhone in a different class of itself. Print Bureau is an application that allows you to use any Wi-Fi printer and print from. Right now, it's asking me to give feedback. I'll do that later. So what that means is if you have a Wi-Fi printer from HP or Epson, and I'm sure it works with others, even though the iPhone and the iPad have created this air printing feature, it doesn't work with all printers, especially the older printers. Right now, it only works with about 10 or more HP printers that you'd have to buy new. But if you have one of the older ones, Print Bureau is one of the first that allows you to use those older Wi-Fi printers and print everything from documents, pictures, and so on. Now, the way it does it is different. It's not where you just open up any file and just print, although they give other apps the ability to do it, just like Documents2Go. Documents2Go can, when you choose to send the file, one of the options was Print Bureau, which would then open up this app. It'll bring in the documents, and you'll see that there's some files here, and you'd be able to open up a document and literally print it towards your printer. Now, other ways that you can print from here, you can actually print. It has a built-in browser. What's cool about having the built-in browser is that you can look at a web page and say, you know what, I want to print this page. So what it does is it's an enclosed application that gives you little mini apps inside of it and then allows that mini app to print to this Wi-Fi printer. So there's your browser. If you want to access your photographs, it'll go into your photo albums and allow you to print photos that you have in those albums. It'll print your calendar if you want. So if you just want to print out your day's schedule, you can. Clipboard would be anything that you might copy and paste. It'll copy, keep it in the iPhone's memory, and then you'll be able to print directly from this clipboard. Email is interesting because what you can do is literally program, let's say, your Gmail account. And what it does is then access your Gmail, and any one of your mails from Gmail, you'll be able to say, you know what, I want to print this email. So it's a very good productivity tool in respect that you don't have to go to your laptop or your desktop to do this type of work. So don't want to bore you to death, but I think that's just a quick rundown for 2 apps that are pretty strong and allow you to do great things. And that's it. So if you want to get in touch with me, again, my name is Carlos Phoenix. You can contact me at, let me just take off my iPhone, at Carlos Phoenix at Twitter. And second, if you want to contact me on Facebook, it's facebook.com/Carlos Phoenix. This show or this episode has been sponsored by The Art of Tees. The Art of Tees is a company that does custom t-shirt printing. It also has the ability of creating custom light t-shirts, which use sound to light up. It's pretty sick. They have videos on the website, artoftees.com. You can check it out. They have some designs that are made already. And they also use specialty ink. So if you're a fashion designer, they can do all sorts of special ink processes and rhinestones and studs and all that fun stuff. So check it out again, artoftees.com. And that concludes my show. Thank you very much for watching. This is Carlos Phoenix.